It's official. We are 6 days away, 6 days away from the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And I have to tell you, it is officially going to be a flop. Flop defined by the expectations that were set by for the fight by both parties that are involved in the fight. That is Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Now, let's talk about that in this video. All right. We got a big fight coming up next week, which is Devin Haney, the WBC world champion, and Ryan Garcia, the challenger, big name, big ticket seller Ryan, in a fight in Brooklyn, New York. And I don't usually do these type of videos, but I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why this fight is flopping. And it is definitely flopping. I do not care what made up numbers people put off after the fact to try to deflect. I don't care about the rumors about how many pay-per-views it does, which are never substantiated. Never. I am looking at, number one, the expectations set by Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I am looking at ticket sales that we can see on websites that have 40 tickets, where you have an entire arena of tickets, multiple tickets available throughout the entire arena. If you want to buy 8 tickets together, you can buy 8 tickets together in almost 8 tickets together a week from the fight in almost every single section of the place, of the Barclays Center. The tickets prices have been slashed from originally $450 all the way to the upper sections being available for $142. The highest price ticket, and by the way, the second highest when these tickets went available, the second level was not the floor, was $1,000 a ticket. Now you get any ticket in the place for less than $1,000. Almost any ticket. The ticket ranges from $140 to $198. So they have been slashing the prices of these tickets. There's, on this website, StubHub, there has been 40 plus tickets sold in the last day, but there's been 1,000 plus new tickets added for purchase. So on StubHub, it's like they're dropping more tickets than they're selling. Now, these are facts. And why is this the case? Again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you 5 reasons. First, reason number one, they overpriced these tickets from the beginning. Overpriced the tickets in New York City, overpriced them, and had people looking at that like, are you kidding me? Why in the world would I be paying $1,000 for a nosebleed seat for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in New York City? Let me wait to see if these tickets drop. So the prices of the tickets, immediately people were not buying them when they came out and waiting for this inevitable thing to happen, which is for the tickets to drop, to the prices to drop. Number 2, it's in the wrong city. New York City is on the East Coast of the United States. Both Devin and Ryan are from the West Coast. Also, the demographic that Ryan Garcia is supported by is on the West Coast, vast majority west of the Mississippi. So you add those 2 things together. Your fan bases, which are in California and the West Coast in general, you overprice the tickets so they don't get their airplane tickets before they get their tickets, obviously. Then you have Third, Ryan Garcia acting like he's out of his mind for the first month of the promotion. Talking all kind of crazy, acting as if nobody really even knows whether he's going to show up in the fight or whether or not he's going to wind up in a padded cell. You're not going to invest $450 in multiple nosebleed seats and airplane tickets and hotel tickets to go there. Absolutely, absolutely terrible. Then, to boot, you didn't even give Ryan Garcia a chance to rebuild himself after the loss with Gervonta Davis. The fresh memory of Ryan Garcia in people's minds was him getting knocked out in the big fight he had with Gervonta Davis, and it being a non-competitive fight. When fighters like Mike Tyson lost, and like for Evander Holyfield, when he lost to Buster Douglas, they brought him back and they gave him 5 or 6 fights. Don't quote me on it by going to the thing because I don't remember exactly how many fights it was. But when he got out of jail, it was several fights before he got in there with Evander Holyfield. And he got knocked out with Evander Holyfield. After the Evander Holyfield stuff happened and before Lennox Lewis stuff happened, he had several fights before Lennox Lewis with enough time for people to say, hey, man, hey. Let's, Mike's back. Look how he knocked that guy. Oh, Mike's back. They didn't give any time for Ryan Garcia to build up his reputation with his own fan base and the excitement from his own fan base. He got one knockout against Duarte, which I think was a really good thing, but it didn't really build up the interest for Ryan Garcia again. And then Devin, it's number 5, Devin really has exaggerated and isolated himself from a fan base that really could like him with, I think, this very ill-advised boogeyman approach that he took to Gervonta Davis. Because if Gervonta Davis has the biggest Black American fan base, and I think that is fair to say by the numbers that are coming out, and you isolate yourself from the mass majority of them, and they are criticizing you consistently because you're not putting on the most entertaining fights in the world, like not going for the knockout with Regis Prograis, which could have gotten you more fans. No, you knock him down early in the fight, and then it goes 12 rounds of just repetitions, just repetitious slickness. Man, are people going to want to spend all that money? All that money to go to New York City? So again, Ryan Garcia acts like the tickets are ridiculously high priced. The venue is somewhere where your fan base is not. So your overpricing of the tickets prevented them from buying airplane tickets, right? You isolate yourself. You don't give Ryan Garcia really enough time. You don't give Ryan Garcia enough time to rebuild his brand and have people really consider this to be a major fight. Then you have Ryan Garcia acting like he's zooted. And then Devin Haney doesn't do himself any favors by isolating himself from his natural fan base. All of that is bringing out the fact that, man, people did not buy that and not going and selling all those tickets in that venue. And the way that it's going to get sold is they're going to wind up giving those tickets out, or they're going to wind up comping a lot of that stuff. And those numbers are eventually going to come out. But again, why would this be considered a flop? Because of the expectations set for the fight. Because you guys said that it was going to this is going to be a bigger, like Ariawani said, this is a bigger fight between Devin and Ryan Garcia than it was between Ryan and Gervonta. That's ridiculous. Also, you guys said that it's going to break the record gate. How's it going to break the record gate, man, when you got half the tickets 3/4 of the tickets still available. I guess maybe because some people, your resellers, got suckered into losing a ton of money. That's breaking the gate. Whatever the case is, man, that's my take on it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. It's a bunch of bad decisions in my opinion. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.